I'm just blowing up balloons while I wait for Fluff or Squirrel to hop on. My holder's weird. Sorry, guys. Yay!
There we go.
Hey!
How are you?
Sorry that took so long.
Yeah, it wasn't letting me click it straight off Instagram.
Well, I got lost, and so then that took longer to get here, and then my phone overheated right as I started that live.
Ah.
So that's what happened. I'm sorry about that. You look so cute.
Thank you.
Cute and cozy.
I am. It's gone cold here now.
Here comes a public. Hi, ma'am. How long have you been in Scientology? 52 years. And what have you cleared since you've joined? Have you reached cleared? Remember Lisa McPherson? All right. Sorry.
That was so good. Just 1 sec. I've got someone going in. Oh, that's cool.
So the guy who took in the sign the other day, he was like walking by and I was like, "Hi, sir, I'm back. You're not going to sell any books today." And he said, "I know." I wish I
Well,
could
that's
have
good
been
at
live.
least.
He's like, "I know."
Yeah. You're like, look, we're just going to reset your stats, and then you can have a few weeks of just taking it easy, but still hitting them every week. So we both know the score. Oh, that's so cool.
It's so funny.
Mm.
So how have you been? I heard you started a new website, right?
Yeah, there's the fsciento.space.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's like independent, and that's just a list of channels and people like yourselves who are activists and protesters out on the streets, and then different activists and survivors, of course. And it's just got everyone's YouTube channel listed out. So
You are just so amazing in the community.
no, honestly, Z News is incredible. Ali, she's so good and smart and just so talented with all of her web development. I didn't even have a clue what half of the things were called, and she was like super patient with me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Patience is a virtue because, I don't have a very good memory and I forget, and you have to be patient with me too.
Yeah. No, it's nice. It's easy for us because we're like, oh, we get it, we need it, so we kind of have to give the patience. But when people
Here
just
comes another lady.
oh,
Hi, ma'am. How long have you been in Scientology? Have you reached clear? Remember Lisa McPherson? She didn't talk to me.
no,
The other lady did.
yeah.
I don't know if I can paint because they seem to just keep coming.
Yeah, it's busy. It's a busy time. I think it's quite busy online as well, so we might not have many people in and out.
Okay. We have M. Adams 12. Yes, let me get my megaphone. Where did I put it? I'm a mess. So I just feel so sad because all of these people are just, the usual elderly, easy to
Yeah,
take advantage of.
that makes me really sad. Like, obviously, it goes without saying that the children, it's absolutely heartbreaking to do that to children. Um, but yeah, all ages. Like the elderly breaks my heart as well. Just thinking of anybody spending all of their life just in servitude, being taken advantage of.
Yep.
Heartbreaking.
Yes. Um, maybe I took my megaphone in because I'm not seeing it in my car.
It's all right.
That's awful. Unless I forgot it here and it's lost. But this is my life in my brain. Like things just disappear on me and then they
Yeah,
don't reappear.
I'm not shocked. Like I could put this pencil down and see it again in 6 months, and I'll be like, yeah, it's life. It's life. You can't get attached to things.
That is so weird. I must have forgot it. Because I have no idea why it wouldn't be here. But I haven't touched my painting.
Oh, yeah. I've got mine. I think it's here. Oh, I think there's a few people live or have been live today, and I think Mona and Serge are live with news, like legal news.
Uh-huh.
So I think there's probably a lot of people catching that.
That's good. I don't have many subscribers anyway, so.
Yeah, I forgot
Hi,
to share the
Deb.
live before I came on, but I'll get I could do that on my laptop quick.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I forgot to share the live before I jumped on, but I can do that on my laptop.
I was a mess anyway, so no worries.
I was like, oh no, I can't click it, I can't get on, and then I figured it out in the end.
Do you know LA Deb?
I didn't know. I didn't know if the name rings a bell.
She mods for Streets. I met her in Streets chat when I first started watching. She's
Okay,
my
cool.
good friend. Yeah. She's cool
Yeah,
people.
that makes sense. I only caught Streets when he was out like super late because he's LA time, which is 8 hour difference from me. So
I'm sorry, there was a big truck passing. I couldn't hear you.
I said I only used to catch Streets, you know, when he'd be out like gone midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. That's when I'd catch him because that'd be like 8, 9, 10 in the morning where I'd be doing like everything in the morning, like getting the dogs fed and walked and getting everywhere swept and the dishes put back. Like I'd be doing all my stuff and watching then, but that was the times past, wasn't it? Remember when they'd be stood outside waiting for the executives to come out and he backed up that young kid backed up the van and he
Yes.
was like, oh
Pressure! Pressure!
that was it. That was it. That was it. That was it. Oh, I felt pressure.
So funny.
Mm.
I'm going
But
to
yeah,
see if my Bluetooth will work so that I can hear you a little better, maybe. Because the traffic is just a little loud.
sweet. I'll try and share the live
Okay.
on the older.
Yes, do whatever you need to. I'm sitting here. They close at 10. I don't know how long I'm going to stay.
I don't know why. It's kind of like satisfying knowing they're like, yeah, we're not selling any books today.
He's like, I know.
Oh,
That just kind of makes me sad though, because it's just like he just admits defeat, but he's just, stuck,
mm.
He just has to do the same routine, show up every day, do the same day like Groundhog's Day.
You just broke up a little bit then.
And well, I can hear you, and that's what's important.
I was like, I need to speak less on the internet.
No way.
I think sometimes I know I shouldn't be online for longer than a 2-hour stream, and I shouldn't be on after 10 p.m. But then last night I went on Lara's stream that was talking all about religion and politics, and they're things that you just shouldn't really talk about, let alone to the internet forever. But I was just like, tag me at 11 p.m. I'll do an out bad version. No, nope, just go sleep.
I mean, I don't know why we're not supposed to talk about religion and politics, because that's like my most favorite things to talk about. So
I like talking about like deep things, like think and bat it around, and but yeah, no, it's taboo. I don't know. But I got on there and I just sort of maybe had a bit of a rant, you could describe it as. But
let it all out. And this is a safe channel as well. And even if your opinion differs from my opinion, I respect your opinion.
yeah, and you can have respect without agreeing as well.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I don't think
Like
it's.
I was gonna
Pardon?
say, like, I believe in aliens. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like that's not the silly aspect of this religion to me.
to be fair, no, no, it's the other stuff.
Deb said we agree to disagree, and
Yeah,
that is facts.
yeah.
And Deb and I have disagreed before, and I don't know, people think I'm Deb's little lap puppy or something, or I have no idea what people think, but they need to stop dragging my name into stuff. That's all I know.
I just think, well, what people think ain't my business if they don't want to talk to me about it.
Yeah.
It's annoying when people are lying about you, though. Obviously.
Yeah, and then like the lies, like they don't even make any sense anyway. So it's like you're just wasting your breath and your time.
Mm. Did you want to go back on the site?
Oh, I have no idea. It's whatever you'd like to do.
Yeah, no. If you don't mind, and if you're happy with that, then yeah, definitely. You just have to put one of their hashtags, like
Yeah.
hashtag FSciento would work perfectly.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, Amy M told me what hashtags to do, but then I just couldn't remember, and so I just did my favorite one, which is F because that shit was just so funny how it all played out and
Yeah,
unfolded.
yeah, yeah,
And plus, I love Pearl Snappy. She's hilarious.
yeah,
So yeah, I would definitely. I mean, I don't know. I'm staying up here for a few days, but then after that, I don't know like how often I will be coming or active, because this place is dead. You
yeah.
know.
But even the videos just showing that it's dead, or the video showing the 6 people going in, someone could be like, "That's my nan. That's my grandma. That's my mom. I haven't seen in 20 years." You know. So having
That's
the
very
videos up
true.
is super important and valuable, I think.
Yes, that is very true.
Mm.
But yeah, so far I've only seen two. the ladies go in, and they're gonna be here all day. And
But we can get on and do some painting. I just need to share your live out quick. So
yeah, thank you for that.
Create post.
I'm just standing guard. Deb, you been going through it? I'm pretty bummed that I potentially lost my megaphone. That was my favorite thing.
Your speaker, your megaphone.
Yes.
Was it a big one, or was it like a little one?
Well, it was a little one, but it's like too big to like be lost in the car.
Like under the seat.
I wonder if I like left it on the car. I would have seen it. I looked back in my rearview mirror when I drove off. Huh. I'm gonna try to not worry about it right now.
Oh yeah. No, I get it. Okay, shared it. I did it. Done did.
Thank you.
I got this out to find my last piece.
I'll flip this around. Oh, this holder.
I don't know. It sounds like the seagulls in my house, but there
Hi,
aren't
ma'am.
seagulls
You guys
in
aren't
my
gonna sell any books today.
house.
She waved at me.
I can't
Okay.
remember what piece I was doing last time.
Well, we have been a while.
It has been a while. I might start on this piece here, whatever I was drawing out before. Painting some squiggles.
Okay, here comes somebody else. Hi, ma'am. How long have you been in Scientology? Have you reached clear? Remember Lisa McPherson? Okay, I'm back. Poor lady, she couldn't get away fast enough. These look like eyeballs to me. They're starting
Give a
to
little
look like
bit. Have you ever seen Has Been Hotel?
No.
It's like a cartoon, but like you know, like an adult's cartoon.
Cute. No, I've never heard of it.
It's just giving me Has Been Hotel vibes. I have to send you a little thing. Are you into shows like silly shows with songs in?
Yes.
Yeah, you might like it then. Yeah, Xenu took it. Xenu took your megaphone.
He really did, for real. All right, let's see if I can do this painting the car.
I want to use many paint.
This is so fun, though. Thank you for inviting me.
No, thank you for
with you.
joining. It's just nice, isn't it? It's a nice excuse sometimes to just do some art. Just it can be easy to just forget to do it. And forget that it's quite relaxing.
And I might actually just get out of the car maybe and sit in the shade.
That'll be nice.
Because I have a stand. And then that way, well, if I'm sitting down though, I won't be able to stand up very fast. I could get out of the car fast and be like, "Excuse me."
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I think I'm gonna, well, we'll do this first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do with my life. Can somebody please help guide me?
Hey, Sarah, Sarah.
Right.
I'm using my watercolors. Miriam sent me some watercolors.
Oh, that was so nice of her.
I know. She's such a sweetheart. Like, I want to send her more like stuff. Like, I think I've like got some super sticker or something on her channel, but I wish I like had more to send and support. So yeah, like don't send me stuff.
I just think that, every aspect of activism is important, and there's not one role that is like more important than the other.
Yeah, that's nice. Which, I mean, one part of me feels like what I do is pretty silly and probably like the lowest of the low, but another part of me is like I do get a lot of people who watch who know nothing about because I do it in the shorts feed. And I do have like 25 year olds and that that age bracket.
Yeah.
I don't think that many other people do, maybe. It's probably because I do it with Tilty and they're so youthful.
You're youthful too.
Oh, I don't feel that. I really don't feel it.
Do
Even
you
my daughter
mind?
said to me, my daughter said, "How come Tilty looks so young compared to you?" I'm like, "It's
What?
childless. This is the collagen of a childless person, my darling."
That's not nice though.
But yeah,
I just think that we're all making history, no matter
yeah,
what we're doing. We're helping to shut down Scientology, and we'll be able to tell our grandchildren, "Hey, I helped shut that cult down."
yeah. I think it's nice that in a world full of so many problems, we're part of a solution.
Absolutely.
And that feels a nice use of my time anyway.
Oh, here comes the guy. Let me turn off my Bluetooth. Hi, sir. How long have you been a Scientologist? How long have you been in Scientology? 35 years? How far along are you from clear? You're quite a ways. All right, good luck to you. Remember Lisa McPherson. Remember Lisa McPherson. Did you guys see him?
Yeah. As soon as they know that you know about Clear, they're like, I should maybe.
He thought he was going to sell a book
Quite
today.
friendly.
He was friendly. He could probably sell a book today.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, okay, hold on. I don't know what I'm doing. There, you should be back in my ear now. Hopefully. I lost my paintbrush. Oh. I just threw all my shit down.
He was like, gotta go. I'm just gonna go with this very light one that Miriam got me. It's super, super bright.
Wow, that is bright. I love that.
She got me such a fancy paint. Oh. I'm like, no. I will just stick to cheap stuff because I can replace it. I can use that regularly. I don't have to go back to rubbish stuff after I get a taste of the good life. So I'll just keep with my, and then I get this stuff and I'm like, oh, it's so good. This is what I didn't want. I'm now going to have to change my living style so I can afford this quality I'm used to now.
Yes, you're turned bougie. My client did that to me with soap. She got me like this really nice soap one year, and now I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't use those.
Yeah. Like you gave me a gateway product. I now can't afford my weekly shop of food, so I can get my next purchase of art supply or beauty product.
Right. Something fancy.
Oh, it's so good.
You deserve it though. You're a talented artist, so you need the good stuff.
Oh, I don't think I'm an artist. I don't know. I
Yes.
do.
I consider you an artist.
Thank you very much. You're too
Absolutely.
kind.
I'm not kind though. Honestly, I just say the truth in what I feel and think.
Thank you. I think you're very kind though.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the middle bit done there. Very bright. I did the tester. Oh, do you think you could do like a logo-y sort of thing?
Like a SP logo
Yeah, well, we're doing, like the F Sciento.
on my painting.
Just in general, like if you were like doodling later, or if you had like, DOA said he wanted some like designs for his van. So I just thought
Oh,
if anyone wanted to have a go,
I don't know if it would be good enough for DOA's van.
just a stick, just a sticker. I think you'd get it like put it into sticker form.
I can try.
Yeah, I think it'd just be nice, wouldn't it?
All I
I don't
can
know. You
do
don't
is
have to. I just think you've got a good style.
all I can do is my best, and so I would be happy to do my best.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Baby
Great, here I
boy.
go making another eyeball again. I guess I'm obsessed with eyes.
Yeah. Someone did a tree. It looked like a birch tree, but they made the bark look like it was covered in eyeballs, and it was such a
Oh, cool.
beautiful but weird, trippy painting.
That sounds cool. I'm
Yeah.
into weird stuff like that.
Yeah, my YouTube algorithm just knows I have ADHD. So it shows me like the stuff that is like this is a sure supply of stuff. We can definitely always, supply me with the Scientology, or there's loads of different stuff that I will always be into. But then it's like for like the shorts feed, it will just change it every like week, and then it will just give me like a week or two of this certain thing just to see if I get into it. So I get like so many weird suggestions come up.
My son the other day sent me a text. He lives in Washington and he's 18 and he's like, Mama, why is Streets in my recommendation? I was like, I don't know. He must be trending. I have no idea.
That's funny.
But then I don't know if you know Daniel Larson, but that's like a YouTuber that he talks about. I guess he's like special needs and he gets in a lot of legal trouble. He was in my YouTube video on the body cam footage, so
Oh.
the algorithm is just all confused now, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
it's cool that my son watches Streets.
Oh yeah, my daughter would absolutely watch so much, but obviously I can't. Like I've got to sort of pre-screen a lot of stuff. But she's like, I just want to be like Pearl Snappy and Lara, and I'm like, oh, I completely understand the allure. They are badass people,
Yes.
but also they have something called freedom of speech there. Yeah, we don't have that here. Yeah, what we actually have is jail. Yeah, we have jail.
Oh my
So
god.
we can say something, go jail. Somebody got arrested for saying Scientology was a cult here. Someone else got arrested for calling a police horse gay.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
we live under very different rules, my love. We've got to walk a fine line out on the streets of England here.
And that's what they're trying to do here.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're trying to make certain. It's absolutely insane.
Yes.
It's like everything that you decided to be independent from, like all of the good, bad, and ugly. You went, no, we're going to have complete independence. Thank you. And now it's like, oh, we're just going to bring back the bad stuff. So, except like sending England your taxes now.
Right.
Like, you're just going to have all the other bad stuff. It's like, why be fucking independent then? Sorry.
It's true. Go
Not
off, girl. Go off.
Not my country. Just from them.
Preach.
But I'm angry and frustrated for you all. I really am.
Hey, I just try to stay out of it. I'm like a free spirit anyway, and so like I don't care. Like of course I'm gonna do stuff to like not to stay try to stay out of jail, but I'm always gonna do my own thing.
Yeah. No, it's nice to have the choice. It's nice to have certain freedoms though, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, absolutely is.
But
speaking
yes,
of
that's things.
speaking of that, I am so glad I quit my job. I didn't have to work for the man. So I can be up here on a Monday instead of sitting behind a freaking computer desk.
Nice.
Let me tell you. I can't even work for other people. I can't.
No.
I lasted did I even last a month? I think maybe 2 months I lasted. I didn't
Do you
even
have
do anything.
ADHD?
I don't know. I've never had diagnosis, but all of the signs and symptoms are autism with ADHD.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very common to have together.
Yeah. And then
And
just like
really...
my son, I'm like learning about stemming and stuff. And so I'm like, oh, when I chewed my hair, I was stemming, like as a child.
Yeah.
And my parents just cut me a freaking afro mullet so that I couldn't reach my hair to my mouth.
Oh. Yeah, there's loads of different things. There's stuff like sensory seeking, which could be the chewing of the hair. my daughter pulled her hair, so she had trichotillomania. So
Okay.
she'd pull her hair out and then just like pick it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's so much to learn. But yeah, it's not like, oh, is it hard to keep down a job? It's like, no, it's like soul destroying to work for people who don't align with your morals, or say
Yeah.
stuff that you don't understand, or do something that's so painfully stupid or time wasting or pointless. Like, it's really hard to physically get yourself to do something. It's like saying, okay, your job is put that box on that shelf and then you're going to take it back off again, and just do that for 8 hours, please.
Well, at my job, I sat there and stared at the computer screen for 8 hours. And in the beginning, I was like, oh, this is cool. I'm an adult. Like, I felt like I had a real adult job. Like, it was a salary job. I can go to the bathroom when I want to. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, all the
Yeah.
ridiculous things that just come with being an adult. And then I was being watched going to the bathroom, and I didn't have much work, and so I would watch YouTube videos on my phone and stuff, and then the boss is like, "Oh, hey, make sure you don't be seen on your phone." So for 8 hours, I wouldn't even use the restroom. For 4 hours in the morning, I would sit at a blank computer screen with my email open and not touch my phone or nothing. I would just have my hands folded and just stare at the screen because I'm neurodivergent, and this is what you just told me to fucking do. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
But yeah, I
Like,
can understand that'd be maddening.
and it was not fun.
Hi, Matthew.
Hey, I'm D. Yay! Thanks for helping the algorithm. We're just painting and pondering. And I was gonna tell you about my neighbors. Like, I really needed to just get away from my neighborhood for a while. Um, so my community, I don't even know what to say about my community. They're ghetto. And I've lived in the same place for 13 years. This will be 13 years in May. And my son has autism, and so one of his stemming is that he screams. And so we just got this new neighbor maybe 6 months ago, a year ago, and my son was staying with his dad because I couldn't afford to take care of him anymore. So he was staying with his dad, and then when he like came back to stay with me, my neighbor comes over and she's like, can you keep your son quiet? I work at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, I'm really sorry. I do the best that I can. He's autistic. She goes, so is my son. I hate when people say that. That's one of my pet peeves.
Well, yeah, if someone says, so is my son, it's going, oh, so you understand and you get it then? And you're here to bond or give me a break, or just to say, like, are you going home now? Like, what is your
No,
point of I get it? Do you know what I mean? Like
right.
what? Like, oh,
No,
okay,
she was
sorry.
saying it in a way like, so is mine, and he doesn't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, sorry, I also have the standard model autism child, and mine isn't programmed that way. Go fuck yourself, idiot.
So
It's
I was
so
so I was like, "Do you need a doctor's note?"
yeah.
She's like, "You're rude."
Yes,
I said,
consistently.
"Okay."
Please make a note of that.
I was just like, "Okay," like, because like, Fluffer, I don't give a shit. I don't care about other people. I can't. if you're
Yeah, I
not
don't care
if you're
about
not on my
stupid
side,
shit.
then I can't. So she lost her shit. She reported me to the office. They put a noise complaint on my door. I let them know we can go ahead and hash this out with the ADA if you'd like a lawsuit. So they're like, we're not going to get involved. So she started telling this other neighbor who I've had problems with for like 3 years. Oh, I'm in B for bitch. I'm in apartment B for bitch. She's like, oh, B can't control her son and all of this stuff, talking trash about me. And so one day I parked next to the girl, and I guess so she's saying that my son hits her car when he gets out of the car, which is not true either. And this is another girl. This is some gang stalking shit. Like
Yeah.
so this is a different girl, and she's like, your son hits my car and blah blah blah. And then she's like, C told me you can't control your kid, and just all these awful things. She was like shouting to me, and we were like cussing each other out. And then we finally were like, okay, we're done. No beef. We decided no beef. We walked away. A couple days later, this girl comes back, like trying to talk to me. And so I finally get the police involved. Like, please tell them to stop watching me, stop coming out when I'm out here. Just leave me the hell alone. And we get all of that resolved and everything. And then C's talking to my other neighbor, A. So I live sandwiched between them, and she's like talking all this shit about me to her. And so I just walk up to C very politely, and I'm like, hey, have you got your cockroach problem under control? The look of fear on this woman's face when I said roaches, I might as well have had a gun. And
Look.
she's like, my roaches, I haven't had roaches in months. I said, yeah, I know. They were coming into my unit. I handle it very discreetly. I didn't run around telling the whole fucking neighborhood like you're talking shit about my kid. And then I had to walk away because I was ready to beat her ass. And so I just decided I'm going to get away from the neighborhood. Like, even my son's dad lives in this neighborhood, Fluffer.
Yeah.
So this is why I haven't been, posting or coming up here or even doing any of my true crime. I haven't been able to do anything that I enjoy because my home life and my work life and just people in general just suck that I haven't been able to do shit.
Yeah. Sorry about that. It sounds really tough. And when stuff's happening at your home, it literally feels inescapable. So I am sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, so I was glad I had an excuse to just come up here and stay for a few days. And I brought my cat.
Ah,
So
hey, that's
we've been
sweet.
having fun.
That's something that really annoys me when because people say that to me. Can't you control your child? I'm like, wait, do you think they're a toy car?
Right.
Like, no, I cannot control her. She is a human being. Like,
And
I wouldn't want to control her. She is a free, happy little spirit. Like, what psycho would want to control a child?
exactly. And like, why do we have to control anybody or anything anyway? Like, just exactly. And
Like,
I get really ghetto with it. And I'm like, Elijah, stop screaming before somebody says something to mommy and she has to cuss them out.
yeah.
Because I will tell you off if you say anything to my kid. I'm so sorry. And then, like, now they're both, like, just quiet as a mouse, and I don't know. I have no idea. It just, none of it makes sense. I started a new technique.
It's fun. It's fun just to have a play with stuff and then step back and see how it looks. And
Yeah. Sorry to overshare. I hope I didn't do, like, TMI, but I've already
no,
put it
you
all over
just
my other social media, so.
Just saying, okay, you haven't been here for a while, but you've been going through some real life stuff, and
Yes.
completely understandable. I understand, it's very stressful as well, being sort of a full-time parent, but I half feel like, oh, it would be nice to have someone to share, but then I'm like, I couldn't imagine not seeing my daughter for a week and her being in the hands of her dad.
Yes. And so my son's dad, he just would not help me to the point where like I lost my business, my car, everything. Like I lost
Ugh.
everything. And so I did end up taking him to his dad and like you have to take care of him for a while. And now he is taking me to court for full custody.
Uh,
Mhm. And my son's been back with me since March and he's seen him a total of 5 times since March.
okay. So yeah,
So I'm like,
hopefully.
look, look, I can't agree to full custody. I'll agree to 50-50, but I will never take care of him on my own without any help ever again.
Yeah.
It was just, I did it for 7 years. I worked all the way up until I was 9 months pregnant. I cleaned on a Friday, had the weekend, and I had my cesarean on a Monday. And then I went back to work 2 weeks later with my baby.
Oh my goodness.
So I've been going like nonstop for the last 8 years, and I finally was just had enough.
Yeah. That's yeah.
And when I started protesting, that was like the tail end of things where I was just kind of running out of gas.
Yeah. It's a shame.
But it's also a really good outlet, and so it helps in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder what I'd be like if I could get out to the org, because it'd take me a good few hours to get to the org closest to me. Um, but I imagine I'd just be, sort of happy, friendly. But then if someone was trying to, I don't know how I'd react to that, like they're bull baiting. I suppose you don't get that there, do you, really?
I haven't yet, but I have seen them try to do it to Jay, remember, a few times.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That was that Curtis, wasn't it?
Yeah, Curtis, and then there was this one woman, and I don't know if she was a Scientologist or if she was just like a neighbor, but she came up to him and she's like, just leave them alone. They don't even bother anybody and blah blah blah.
Mm.
And I was like, is she an actor? This looks like a skit.
Yeah. The one in Birmingham is like literally in the middle of nowhere. They used to have it in the city, and then they moved to literally the middle of nowhere, which is so weird.
And it's kind of concerning because now that's isolating the members, you know?
Yeah, but it's also stopping them from being able to like go out and recruit how they normally would have, just going out into like the city centre. But yeah, the isolation isn't good.
Because next they're going to all be drinking Kool-Aid and that's not going to be
Mm.
good. I have to laugh because laughter is my coping mechanism.
It wasn't actually Kool-Aid.
It's not actually Kool-Aid.
No, it was it was like Flavor Aid, but then
Oh
Kool-Aid were like,
no.
it actually wasn't our product, please. And they tried so hard to get people
Poor
to stop
Kool-Aid.
saying it was them, but forever it's gone down in history. It was Kool-Aid.
I did not know that.
I just feel bad for the Kool-Aid people.
That is awful.
I mean, there was 2 tragedies happened, and they were just bad. I didn't mean that.
Here's what I have so far. Oh, I actually like it.
I like it.
Ooh.
I like it. It's making me want to go on to my abstract piece I got going on here.
Ooh. See, yours looks so much more professional.
No, mine looks like a banana.
No.
It
A
does, you see it.
banana. You're so funny.
Oh, I know. I say it funny, didn't I? I forgot then. Tilty. That makes Tilty laugh every time I say banana.
Well, now I'm going to paint a banana in my painting. But yeah, I just wanted to share that story time with you because I just felt if anybody can relate, you could relate to, just the stigma of autism and, the mom who claims that her child has it but expects to have another child act the exact way. It's just, we need less of that.
Yeah, and it's also like number one, what we learn as a parent to a child who is autistic, is we learn that not autism doesn't show itself in the same way between everybody, and every autistic individual is individual. Like, if people don't know, like, autism 101 line 1 booklet 1, like, if they don't know that, it just shows their ignorance. And i
Yes.
just I just think that's a shame. And as much as I'm like, don't judge other parents, nothing good comes from judging people, it's like, oh well, you didn't want to look up anything at all, then
Right. Yeah. And like my friends, well, I mean, she's not even my friend anymore, but I had a friend and she would be like my son has eating issues.
mm,
And she'll just be like, well, just make him eat. Okay, well, in the old days, they called that death by stubbornness, which means they starve to fucking death, and I'm not gonna do that to my kid. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, let's not do that.
Like, what do you mean? If my son wants a Domino's pizza every single night, twice a day, that's what he's eating. That's what
Yeah,
we're getting. So
it's
just,
so hard, isn't it?
we need more awareness, Fluffer.
Yeah, but that's, with my daughter, I'll say, look, you can eat, you can have what you want if that's what you want, absolutely. If that's what you're craving, if that's your safe food and it's going to be your safe food now, I can do that every day. But in order for me not to have a panic attack every lunchtime, I'm going to need you to eat a fruit and veg. Just
Yeah.
pick one, please. I will be eternally grateful. Thank you so much. Normally it's broccoli, tender stem broccoli, purple sprouting broccoli. It's some variety of broccoli,
Good.
steamed, and or mange too, which is like it's like a pea beanie sort of thing. Or it'll be like, I will have a jar of pickles, and I'm like, okay. And then she's like, it says 4 of these are one of my 5 a day, so I'm going to eat 12. I'm like, no, 4 will be fine. But yeah, it's really hard to, I'm forever like with like the dietitian, I'm like, how do we not malnourish?
Mhm.
Like, I don't want rickets. I don't want my baby having scurvy.
Right.
Like, this is happening. Like, there's actual children who have these, and I don't even. It hasn't been like noticeably mentioned that they're autistic children. It's just like, no, children are having these diseases again.
Right.
So yeah, it is a little bit mad in general.
And I watch a lot of body cam footage, and in one of them, this mom just starved her 3-year-old to death, and it was just so sad. And he was special needs.
Yeah, those I can't just.
How do you just
This
not feed your kid?
I feel like this is my opinion. This does not reflect on the channel at all. I feel like if you are going to take or abuse someone else's human rights or human dignity, in that moment, you forfeit your own.
I agree.
In my logic.
Yeah.
And to do that to a child without to the point of passing, to do that to a child, you give up every right you have to being treated humanely, and I feel like you should be taken for parts. I feel like there's people out there who need a heart, need a liver, corneas, whatever. You should just be gone. You should be sedated, checked for what organs are good to give to other people, and then that is your redemption.
And this channel
the organs
supports
you
that
give.
opinion.
Okay. I really do need to be very careful with my opinions.
You should be. The exact same thing should happen to you.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. This is the only way. The only way for you to be redeemed is to do that. To do that act.
Absolutely.
And then if you don't agree to it, it gets done anyway, but you just don't get as much redemption.
like I hate that whole like two rights don't or two wrongs don't make a right bullshit. No. Your wrong was wrong, so my wrong needs to be worse than your wrong, so you know not to do that wrong ever again.
Yeah. Do you ever watch Trevor Noah?
No, I've never heard of him. I'm sorry.
He used to do like The Daily Show.
The Davy Show?
The Daily Show.
Oh, The Daily Show. No, I've never watched that.
Oh,
The Daily Show.
well, Trevor Noah, he's a comedian, host, author.
If you describe him, I might know who he is, but by the name, I'm sorry, I don't.
He's South African. He's got natural hair, little afro. He does a podcast with Josh Johnson. He does loads of comedy specials.
I'll Google him. I'm sorry.
Trevor Noah, but he does a podcast and he does this segment in it called "If I Ruled the World," and he just lets people like write in, or he'll have people on his podcast and just say, "So if you ruled the," and he'll be like, "What? You pitch it to us, and then we'll vote, and then if you get like the majority yes, then yay, we pretend live in your pretend world."
That is so cool.
But they'll be like, "Oh, if I ruled the world." What's one that they've done? I can't remember any of them now. That's so bad. But yeah, that's probably one of them that I'd probably think that if I ruled the world, that'd be one of the things.
Yes.
Real an eye for an eye kind of thing.
Yes. Straight up.
It might not be that good. It might be absolute carnage. Thank goodness I'm not actually going to rule the world ever.
Right.
Oh God.
Did you see my banana?
Oh, I like it.
She's looking really good. I like my painting. It kind of reminds me of like graffiti a little bit.
Yeah. No, I like it.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Definitely want to do my got another piece that was like abstracty.
I
This
wonder if any of the other protesters are gonna come out.
see this piece. We got sort of the same colours going on.
Ooh, I love that. Is that
Yeah, it
water?
might be. Yeah, it's
Watercolor?
watercolour. Need to let this page dry.
Uh-oh, Deb has to put out fires.
Oh dear.
All right,
Oh,
Deb,
like
thank you for being here.
yeah. These like wildfires.
No, fires at work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you must have got there at a good time for seeing people go in. Were they going in
Yeah.
that hall?
I kind of figured they would go to lunch around noon, and then between noon and 1, maybe the public would start.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember when Jay was here. It was too long ago to remember things for my little brain.
I think he used to get there quite early. He'd be one of the first people on
Yeah.
in the day.
Like, was Muster. I called it mustard, but it's muster.
Yeah.
Was muster at 8 or 8:30? I couldn't remember.
You 5 hours ahead of behind.
It is 1:27 p.m. here.
And it is 8.
So it's at 8.
It's 7 hours difference. Seven hours. Yeah, probably 8.
I couldn't remember. I just remembered. I couldn't remember if it was before I took my son to school or when I got home that I watched him. But I just remember I opened my eyes and he would like be live.
Yeah, no, because I remember he'd be on before Natalie. So he'd be on maybe around 2 p.m. my time, and then Natalie would come on at 3 p.m. my time.
Okay.
So 2 p.m. my time would be no. That'd be before. It might have been 3 then. Can't remember. I think it was early.
It was very early. And he
I
took
just
down all his videos, so I can't go back to look.
It's a shame. It's such a shame. I just
Oh,
remember it's
well,
thin day.
I'll just come at 8 o'clock tomorrow, park up by the driveway, and just sit and wait.
You take a coffee, take a nice coffee mug.
Yes. I can play my game. Listen, if I could sit at work and just stare at a computer screen and not even do anything for 8 hours. I could sit in the car and wait for some scientists to show up.
Tomorrow, I've got a lot of stuff on early in the morning, but then I think I've got a pretty free afternoon, so I could definitely, I'll definitely be keeping you company and chat anyway.
You're welcome to hop on my stream too anytime, girl.
Yeah, if you put, as long as you do it for like you have to set it before so you can have someone to join you.
Yeah.
So someone doesn't have to join you, but at least you have the option of adding someone.
I just started to say yes whenever I do it, just in case I want someone to join me.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Antics of a mama squirrel. Hey, girl.
And are you going to be on the scooter report as well? Is it?
She said she made it in time for some clips. So that would be
Nice.
cool.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Can
And
I
then
do that?
maybe Sweet Sun Slice. Or she's Sweets now, right?
Yes, it's hard when people change their name and you're like,
I'm sorry. I did
yeah.
it to you too.
No, sweets is a.
Maybe she can come up too, hopefully.
That would be so nice to see you both out.
Yeah.
It's just like a party vibe, isn't it?
It really is. It was like so nostalgic coming back here. And I hate to say it, but like it kind of felt like coming home.
Oh.
Like, oh, we're back to push these fuckers out.
Oh, I wish no one had like yucky, horrible anxiety, fear outside Norg again. I wish people could just come out and be like, you know what? I want to feel how you feel. And you could just be like, "Zoop." There you go. And they're like, ah.
And do you remember when I told you that chat sees like 10% of what happens in real life? Shit, we don't even see all of what happens in real life. I was just gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Like there's just always so much going on. Like it would be nice to have more bodies. For sure.
Yeah. No. I bet.
Like Saturday, I was holding my sign, I was getting good engagement, and then they started coming out and it's like, what do I do? Do I stay here? Do I go yell at them?
Mhm.
Decisions. So it would be cool if like we had other people. And then they
Yeah.
put the tarp back up and close their parking lot again. Because honestly, do they get paid to do the people pay them to park in there? I wonder.
No. I wonder. That'd be interesting to know.
Because there's no way. How are they keeping this big building running without like a supplemental income?
They probably take it like from different places around the world. Miscavige probably struggles to spend as much that he has coming in.
That's also true.
Because you think when you have certain stuff in like your passive income, like he'll have certain income that's in a high interest bank. So he could have $500,000 a month just on interest. Like he couldn't spend $500,000 a month, like on the books. Do you know what I mean?
And it's all tax exempt, and I have
Yeah.
to remember that also.
So he might be like, oh, thank goodness I could, I've got an excuse to spend this chunk of change on the electricity bill because he doesn't have to pay on property because he gets the members to pay for that. So I can imagine, yeah, he's not short on the electricity bills.
Sorry, I bounce all over the place. So my ADHD is remind me next time I see somebody, I'm supposed to ask them what what they think they did to draw me in. Right? Is that what we ask? Why do you think I was drawn in?
Yeah, what did you do to pull me in?
Oh, yeah, okay. What did you do to pull me in? Okay. It's in my brain.
Or even, do you think that you pulled me in? Like, does that make sense to you that you pulled me in? Or does it
Ooh,
make sense that other people are abused and that upsets me and I don't want you to be abused?
that is so sweet to put it that way,
Or
too.
did you do something to pull me in? What makes more sense?
Antics said, I know there have been orgs struggling to pay their electricity bill. I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't be, but I just say I know for a fact it wouldn't be because David Miscavige can't afford it.
Yeah, because he's not helping them. But like that's kind of what I mean is like, does people parking in the parking lot help them pay their bills? Because then we need to close the parking lot again.
That'd be interesting. Like, if you imagine if you could ring up and be like, hi, I've just started work at so and so, and I heard that you're all right with some people parking there. Is it like, shall I pay for a pass? Or you could ring.
So when they had a Rockies game here, they did have like where they would let people park and it was free, but I think they would talk to them and try to like get them to come in to the org. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's free like the coffee is when they're trying to body route you.
Yes.
Free until it's not.
Yes. Oh, here comes these ladies.
You can ask them if they thought you pulled them in. If they think you pulled them in, they pulled you in.
Hey ladies, what have you guys done to pull me in? Why do you guys think I'm out here? What have you done to pull us in? Not selling any books today.
Mm-hmm. They looked quite fancy.
Huh?
They look quite fancy.
They looked really fancy, huh?
Mm.
And the redhead reminds me of Liz Gale, like beautiful red hair.
Yeah. It must be weird as well when you see people like to be like, could that be so and so's
like
relative?
like a sibling, yes.
Yeah.
That's what I felt this morning when I saw the other redhead lady. Well, I'm gonna dig around and try to find my megaphone. Because it has to be in this car, right?
Yeah. I really liked what you had going there on your artwork. So I
Thank
just thought I'd
you.
add a little bit on here. So I've got a bit on here that will be inspired by you.
Oh, thank you. That's an honor.
I really liked your swirly bit to the top, so I'm doing my own versions.
I love it. And they're so fun to do, huh?
Yeah, they're just like really flicky and nice.
They erased my beautiful artwork and that took me so long.
No,
And it hurt my knees so bad.
that's just rude. They're just
It's
rude, aren't they?
just disrespectful. Nope, it's not under that seat. Ugh. don't know where this dang thing went. And then it started getting cold and windy, right? So I put on black pants, and now it's hot and warm.
Oh.
Yay, I found it.
You found it?
Thank God.
You
That's
ain't got to
like my
rack your
most vital
brain.
tool. What?
You ain't got to rack your brain where it is anymore.
Right. And it's my most vital tool. See? Antic said the Oregon South Africa didn't pay their bill for months.
Yeah.
I think I have to be done painting because I didn't bring enough water and my paint is baking in the sun.
Oh, bless you. But no, I'm
But I'm so glad I remembered to grab that because that was so fun.
yeah. And you got a really nice piece there.
Thank you. I will work on it some more. I was just saving it until we did part 2.
No, that's lovely. And so there's a lot of stuff on today. There's been the public works meeting, and then Mona was on with Serge about they had a legal firm they were speaking with that has just done a case against the Mormon church. So obviously they're not too worried about going up against people, and they're obviously well, I'd say they have their head screwed on when it comes to values and knowing, abuse is disgusting and horrific and we should fight that. So it's all promising. So yeah, I think there'll be a lot of people just catching.
And that's all such good news.
Yeah, super hopeful.
And I will catch up and replay when I get back to the hotel.
Nice. I hope you can get a nice rest. I know you're doing it in an unconventional way, maybe with the protesting, but I hope you get a nice rest and.
Yeah, I did rest well last night, but then I woke up so sick.
Ah.
But I'm okay now, and I think it was because I ate Taco Bell. And
Oh.
I need to just stop fucking eating Taco Bell.
But it's the weather, because the weather's changed here anyway. The weather's changing. Like 1 minute it's nice, and then like the next it's like really hot but super dry weather, and then it's like humid, and then it's like cold and wet, and it just messes with your sinuses and makes
Yes.
nothing be completely fun.
It sounds a lot like here. And I heard the radio say expect scattered snow showers and hail, or rain showers and hail.
Yeah, no, thank you. I expect that in December, November. No, don't do that in May.
May. I mean, it could snow here in May sometimes too, so you
Yeah.
just never know.
Yeah, I like predictability too much.
But so far, I like the area I'm staying at, and Denver's a pretty cool city. My city is tiny compared to Denver. This is a big city for me.
Yeah.
Did some driving around and exploring yesterday, and it's been fun. It's been a nice vacation.
Yeah. That's nice. Do you know if you're gonna stay around where you are? Did you say you're moving?
I'm gonna leave on Wednesday. So I'll probably try to come for muster if I ever figure out what time it starts
Yeah.
on Wednesday, and then just stay maybe like an hour or so, and then I have checkout and go home, get my kid, and go back to being a mom.
Yeah.
I have 2 kids. I don't know if I've ever clarified that.
Yeah. No.
One's older, and
Yeah.
then my baby's with his dad, and I told him, "Are we going to start doing 50-50 custody since now, or are you going to give me child support?" And he picked the 50-50 custody. So I'm sorry. I'm so fucking exhausted, and I cannot believe that men treat their the children of their mothers the way that some men do. It's
Mm.
just disgusting and awful.
Yeah. My my daughter's dad, it'd be the nicest thing he could do would just be like, stay away from her, because it's been 13 years of me raising her. He was there for the first 6 months, then nothing, then, you know, a day here and there for the next 10 years. And then her 10th birthday comes in. I got you a bicycle. I'm your dad. Let's go riding. Another 6 months there. Then, oh, this is too much. And then last year, a few weeks. And it's like, just leave her alone, mate. Just, you know, if you haven't done something to change your ability or your capacity to see and deal with parenthood or having an autistic child or whatever it is you're going through, like, stop trying to do the thing that you're not capable of doing.
Yes.
You are damaging her.
Yes.
But no, I feel you. And again, I don't get a penny. So it'd be really nice to get a penny, but I wouldn't dream of saying 50. Like, I know, I understand how tiring it must be, but this is the kind of we'll fall asleep having a smoke kind of idiot. Like, I'm not having my baby burned down in a house fire. Like, it's not happening. Not happening. But yeah, I completely understand, and it's just exhausting. And the thing is, he'll figure out now that having 50-50 isn't a cheap option. Kids are so expensive. Children eat so much. They ruin so many clothes. They're just very, especially, with having a child with any sort of special needs, they need extra stuff. They get through, it might be shoes they get through really quick, or,
My son's is passies, and yeah, it seems like what a passy, that's like $3, but when you're spending like $3 every day, sometimes like 2 or 3 times a day, that adds up.
yeah, yeah,
It's just what it is. They're not cheap, yeah.
no,
And like his bougie appetite, I don't know if his dad even really feeds him properly.
yeah, it's not good.
Or if he's one of those like, oh, he took a nibble, he'll be fine. Like, my poor baby would go to school at 8 a.m. and he wouldn't come home until 5 p.m. And I'm included in this, so I'm not innocent. Every single adult allowed him to go all day without food, that whole day.
Yeah, it's not
And
okay.
that was just not okay with me. When I finally started realizing what was happening, I was like, this is fucking unacceptable.
Yeah.
And so I just stepped in and
I know it's hard. Like, my daughter's friends are like, she's at a special provision school, and all her friends in that school are all have special needs. So when it's birthday party times, they're all special needs, and they all have different dietary requirements. And I'm like, you can come as long as you eat something, because if you don't eat anything, I'm gonna have a panic attack. Okay?
because I can't feed you.
Once it gets past 3 hours, I'm gonna have a panic attack thinking someone's about to pass out, and I can't have that on my conscience. So you need to eat something out of pity to me and my pathetic nervous system. And normally they're like, "Oh, okay, wow, this is so sad." And I'm like, "Thank you, just eat." Just eat, thank you.
It's
I'll leave you
logical.
alone. Yeah. Yeah, I have to grovel. I have to grovel with children so they eat something. So I get the struggle. It's hard. It's hard. And if you have any sort of ego, it might be hard to be like, please, 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 please.
See, for me growing up, food was love, so this whole not wanting to eat thing is new to me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Bless them.
That's so funny. I'm so glad it is dead. It's so dead. So did this org not get the orders then? Because they don't care about selling books.
I don't know. Because they do have sometimes where they're like, we'll just let ourselves get back to rubbish again because you have to keep doing, every week has to be better than the last. So every now and then you need to crash and just take a punishment
to lower the bar.
Yeah. Because imagine trying to sell 23 books a day. That's not happening. It's not happening.
No. It kind of sounded like I heard some wheels rolling around the corner back there, though. They still haven't put their sign out.
Oh, they're scared someone's going to take them up.
Someone else is going to try to clear the planet.
Yeah.
Hey, what if I was Elrond reincarnated? They would never even know because they wouldn't give me a chance.
Yeah. And it's so mad that they're fully expecting the reincarnation of Elrond to the point where they've got his office set up and ready. But also, they're all told if anyone claims to be the reincarnation of Elrond Hubbard, they're like instantly PTS. They're like they're a problematic person.
That is not. So then, how is he supposed to come back?
Exactly. Exactly. Like if you know that there's a loophole that means no one's ever going to get it, then why like just have his office as like extra storage? You know?
Exactly.
Mm. I didn't realize the time, but I am going to have to jump off because it's nearly 9 p.m. here, which is bedtime. So I'm going to have to go wrangle my little one and get her to school tomorrow. So get her to bed.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you so much for hopping on. And I'm probably going to end it with you. It's almost 2 here, and look. They're not worried about any books.
No.
I'll come back around 6 when they close.
Nice.
No, they close at 10 tonight. I might come back this evening sometime.
Nice. Well, take it easy, and I hope you have a nice, relaxing day and get some of the good weather while it's there.
You too, and I hope you have a good sleep, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye.